What's going on, guys? It's Ruben here, back again with another action figure video review. And today we're going to be having a look at NECA's Ultimate Frankenstein's Monster figure. Now this is another one of NECA's awesome figures that are coming out from their new line of the classic movie monsters. I know they're going to make a Wolfman coming out pretty soon. They're also making a Mummy figure. Hopefully they're making a Dracula figure. I haven't heard much about that though. But I'm really looking forward to collecting these whole things. And I just wanted to point out, they did make a black and white version of this figure to accommodate with the whole movie thing. Because in the movie, if you remember, the classic movie was in black and white, was not in color. So I did kind of want to get the black and white. I'm still kind of debating on whether I should get it or not. But it'd be kind of cool to get it to compare it next to this figure. But I might get it, we'll see. But for now, let's have a look at this figure. But as always, before we dive into the figure, let's have a look at that awesome packaging real quick. And then we'll come back to the figure. So for the packaging, we have this awesome original movie style poster packaging here. It says the original horror show, Frankenstein, the man who made a monster. You get Frankenstein's the Frankenstein monster face right there. You get the scientist right here. Just an amazing poster right here. Got some awesome read-ups. It says Ultimate Frankenstein's Monster. On the side, you get a picture of the actual figure. It says Frankenstein up there. On the bottom, it says Universal Monsters. NECA Real Toys. That's probably how considering that's probably the name of the line that NECA's doing, that's probably what will be the name of the title. Instead of NECA Ultimate Frankenstein's Monster Review, I'll probably just put NECA Universal Monsters Ultimate Frankenstein Monster. But yeah, anyway, on the other side, you get the exact, well, no, never mind. It's a different picture. Okay, that's cool. You get a different picture of the Frankenstein monster right here. On the bottom, barcode. Everybody responsible for making the figure. A couple of logos here. You open up the package. You get that clear window package where you get to see the figure. And you get a picture of the figure going down the stairs. Really cool. On the back, it says Frankenstein right there. You get some cool product shots of the actual figure. Includes six interchangeable hands, six interchangeable hands, 3 interchangeable heads, Shackles, and daisies. Can't even read that, my bad. There you go. I was reading that off camera. Anyway, that's the packaging. Let's go ahead and dive into the figure now. So here we have Frankenstein's monster, guys, and this is actually a really cool figure. Love the detail of the design and everything. Let's go ahead and have a look at these shackles real quick. I always forget we gotta look at the accessories before the actual figure. So, to put the shackles on, you just pop off the hands here, like so. Pop that off. Let's have a look at these shackles real quick. Really cool. They're actually real metal. And I like that. The detail on these shackles are pretty good too. But yeah, just a little bit of rust on the actual shackles themselves, and the chain, of course, like I said, is real metal. So that's kind of cool. And he also does come with 2 or 3 interchangeable heads, but 2 out of the packaging here. So he comes with this zombie-like head. Let me see if I can get to focus. So he comes with this zombie-like head where his eyes are kind of going up a little bit. So maybe he just woke up. He's got a little gash right there on his head. Of course, you get that square head right there. And then you get like this, I guess, trying to smile head. Ridiculous looking head right here. My favorite one, of course, being this head right here, which is the one we have on. And this is sort of like, he's more smiling, but it's not so awkward like this one. This one looks like he just took a chunk out of someone's arm or something. He bit someone right here. I like this one though. If you want to go with something more serious, I guess you can go with that one. But this one looks like he's actually having fun chasing somebody down the street or something. But to pop out the head is actually pretty simple. They use that same ball joint they use with Starlight and Homelander. So let's put this one on real quick. So again, I'm not having any trouble with this. I think my video just buffered there a little bit. That's weird. But yeah, I'm not having any problems with putting the head on. There's that one, and now let's put the ridiculous head on. So, pops on pretty smooth, doesn't fall off. So like that. And of course you get the little joints right there on the neck. So anyway, let's go and put the head back on. So yeah. And I was going to put the hands back on, but he does come with extra hands, so let's take a look at those real quick. So the hands that I had on him were these, but I had them mixed up because these are different ones. So let me bring out the actual pair of hands. So it does come with a pair of wide open hands right here. And these are actually pretty cool. I love the sculpted nails right there. I love how the skin isn't like a certain like actual skin tone. It's more like a mix of green and gray, maybe a little bit of brown in there. So that's kind of cool. So you have these open palm hands, right? And I'm trying to remember how they go together because a lot of them are just random, because you have these right here, which are, I guess, relaxed hands. They're not like huge, but they're just kind of like this. So you have these relaxed hands, I guess you can have on. And they're the same hands, they're just a little bit wider. So let's compare them real quick. That's why at first it got kind of confused me, because this one right here, you have, it looks like it. It's almost like it's the same hand, but it's a little bit more pried open. And this one, of course, is more grabby than these are. So, yeah. So you have these, and then you have these. And these aren't really like grabby hands. They're more like weird looking. I guess I can call them zombie hands or Scarlet Witch hands. Because you have this one is kind of just weird like that. And this one's obviously made to grab the daisies, which I'll show you here in a little bit. But he does come with a pair of daisies, flowers. So that's it for his hands. And again, his hands are pretty easy to put on. Let me go ahead and put these on because I'm going to demonstrate the daisies being on his hands real quick. So put these on. So those are those. Pretty easy to pop on. So he does come with 2 daisies right here, or 3 technically, but you have one right here that's just a solo daisy right here, just one, and then you have 2 right here. And this is actually my first time taking it out of the package. So my first look at it. So let me see if they can actually go in. So you can't just have him like relaxed in his hands right there, like so. But I guess there's a way if you're really focused. Let me do it off camera here. Okay, I can't do it with that one. Let me try doing it with the solo one. Or actually, you know what? It'd be easier. Not. Okay, there it is. There it is. I finally got it. I was trying to put it like in the center of his fingers right there. So there you have that. You kind of have to mess with it a little bit. I was actually thinking about putting it between his fingers, but that one really makes sense. And I guess if you wanted to, you can put one right here too. So, yeah. So there you have that. But to make it more movie accurate, that's kind of cool. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a look at Frankenstein himself. So yeah, I'm aware I just called him Frankenstein. My bad. Should have just slipped out. But yeah, for Frankenstein's monster here, he is sporting a, I guess, suit going on here. He has a black shirt underneath. He has a suit that fits him either big or small. I want to say small because I feel like a suit should go down to at least here. But then again, this is back then, and this is a 3-button suit. It looks small, plus with the sleeves, and I don't think he has them rolled up because they don't look wrinkled up here anywhere. So I'm guessing the suit is small on him. And then of course he has his pants going on here. It's all one color, including his boots. I kind of wish the boots would have been a different color, but then again, Neca didn't really have much to work on considering the movie was black and white. But yeah, you have those Frankenstein boots, which is what people call them nowadays, or rock star boots. They can look a little more elevated, more tall. They did sculpt the bottom, but that's okay. So as you can see, he kind of has some gashes right here on his wrist, either where Frankenstein actually did surgery on him, some experiments, or from the handcuffs here. So, yeah, really good sculpting right here, though. Really do like this with the head and everything. And here's the back. Can't really tell, but there's like a little splotch of, I guess, like gunmetal or brown, maybe a little bit silver there. But yeah, But this, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but this guy's massive. And I can't wait to do a size comparison here in a little bit. This is actually the first time I've actually taken out and had a look of every little thing that comes with him. Because when I got the figure probably, what, 2 weeks ago? And I just took the figure out and the head and the heads. That's it. But, you know, now that I have it here and I'm doing the review, I'm taking everything out. And, let me fix that here. But yeah, I'm taking everything out and actually looking at it with you guys. So yeah, by the way, he doesn't come with this stand right here. This is a NECA stand, but he doesn't come with it. You can buy these separately. I know they have them at Walmart, Targets. They do come in a 10-pack, though. I believe they're $9.99. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Frankenstein. There's not much to talk about. I guess I can point out that he does have a bit of dirt right here on his knees. And right here on his boots. So that's something cool to point out. He would seem like a dirty monster. He wouldn't seem like a clean monster. Considering that he's somewhat a zombie made of different parts. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and have a look at his articulation, and then we'll do size comparison time, guys. So for his articulation, Frankenstein's monster does have quite a bit. As we mentioned earlier, his head is on a ball joint, so it can't look up that much, can't look down that much. It does rotate. I also do want to point out that he does have articulation at the bottom of his neck. So this also does move as well. Not just the head, but the neck part. The shoulders do move in and out. I do rotate at the shoulder. One single joint at the elbow, rotation at the elbow. Rotation at the wrist, a pivot at the wrist. Pretty good, actually. Not stiff like most NECA figures are. I believe he does have an ab crunch. You can kind of see it right there below his coat. But he does have a bit of an ab crunch. Rotation at the waist. His legs do move forward that much, do move backward that much. One single joint at the knee, rotation at the knee, rotation at the, well, it's kind of stiff. Rotation at the ankle, ankle does move up and down, well, ankle pivot basically, but there you have it. So for size comparison time, guys, here we have him next to a, what is it, Mego? I believe it's Mego. We have him next to a Mego Frankenstein figure. This is not mine. This is my brother Chris's. He let me borrow it for the review. So shout out to you, Chris. But he does have a green coat here. And so yeah, this one's a bit more green. It does have more of that, I guess, lime green for his skin, alien colored green. And then you have a black shirt right there, and you have just green clothes instead of this gray clothes. But yeah, this time pretty tall. So yeah. And bringing out some other monster-like creatures. Here we have the Godzilla, NECA King Kong figure here. And here we have a Marvel Legends Groot figure right there. And you know what? I forgot to measure out this figure, so my bad. Because size comparison ain't gonna cut it. So, he stands 8.5 inches tall. Wow. Almost 9 inches. That's crazy. So this is a pretty tall figure. I thought King Kong there was pretty tall. And then here we have him next to a basic Marvel Legends Spider-Man figure, so now you can really see how tall he is right there. And then here we have him next to a Star Wars Black Series First Order Stormtrooper. So there you have it, guys, the NECA Frankenstein's Monster Ultimate figure. And overall, I do like this figure, guys. I like it very much. I have to give it a, let's just do it a 10 out of 10. Why not? I mean, there's really not much to say about this figure. It looks like a basic figure, but I got to hand it out to NECA for trying to do this new line. Maybe when I have more of the figures, it will really just come together and it'll make me more happy. I do really want to get that Wolfman figure. I'm still debating on that Mummy figure. Can't wait to see a Dracula figure. It would just be awesome. Maybe an Invisible Man figure. Don't know how they're going to do that, but it'd be kind of cool. But yeah, can't wait to get that, guys. Still debating whether I should get the black and white version. See, my thing is, just like the King Kong figure, if they make a variant that looks just like the original, I really don't see a point in me spending my money on that one if it's basically the same thing, just with a few more accessories. Like the other version of this, it's a black and white version. The other version of King Kong is a colorful version. I think I'm just gonna wait to get the City King Kong. So I don't know. I might get the other black and white version. I did come across it at Target, so I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys really did enjoy this video, this figure. I'd highly recommend picking it up if you're a monster movies fan. I know I am. I'm a huge horror fan too. So anyway, guys, stay tuned to the next reviews, which will probably be over the Game of Thrones figures, the McFarlane Game of Thrones. Still working on getting that in. I already ordered them, waiting for them to come in. But until then, guys, this has been Rubik's Film. Peace out.